The dark night of the soul, why you feel lost and unfulfilled. Hi there, my name is Arjo. I'm a meditation coach, and I'm here to talk about my experience and share my take on the dark night of the soul as you start your journey towards enlightenment. There may come a time in your life that you feel lost and everything around you feels meaningless. You feel disconnected from your friends, family, and society. Ambition fades, and making money becomes less of a priority. You feel uneasy within yourself, and the things that used to make you happy no longer do. You feel like you have all the things you could ever need, and yet you can't shake this feeling that something significant is missing. You long for something more, but you can't quite figure out what it is. Maybe you try to improve yourself by working out, eating better, thinking that if you achieve a certain physique, then it will lead to self-fulfillment. You change your diet, work your ass off in the gym, and indeed start to feel good and better about yourself. But then sooner or later, after receiving some validation on your new physique, you start to feel lost and unfulfilled yet again. You try to make more money and think that having a bigger house, a nicer car will do the trick. Then once you attain those things and the honeymoon stage of ownership is over, that feeling of longing for something more starts to creep in and you start to feel empty again. You try to make sense of it, but the more you analyze it, the more you feel lost. All you know is that something needs to change, but you don't know what it is. If you feel this way right now, you might be going through the dark night of the soul and have begun your journey to your spiritual awakening. The dark night of the soul is the process of outgrowing your old self. The activities, relationships, and goals that once defined you no longer resonate with who you are becoming. The dark night isn't just a single night, but a prolonged phase that endures until you discover your rightful path. In my experience, this period of confusion and aimlessness lasted for several years. I don't like to box life in a simple diagram because I know life is multidimensional. But Maslow's hierarchy of needs is spot on in describing my personal journey when I started my dark night of the soul. This sense of emptiness stems from the fact that material achievements and external successes cannot satisfy the soul's deeper spiritual needs. Your external world can never fulfill your inner world because your inner world will always have more depth. All life, from a womb, an egg, a seed, starts from inside out. This period of darkness is your soul's way of leading you towards growth and deeper self-awareness. The universe is disrupting your life, urging you to look beyond the superficial and explore your true nature. These negative feelings arise from an unmet need for self-actualization, the desire to become the most that one can be. Once basic needs are met, the need for self-actualization becomes more apparent. As human beings, the most we can be is to realize and emotionally understand that we are the universe. We are the waking, walking, living consciousness of the universe. That is the enlightenment. The pain, suffering, and confusion that you are experiencing right now is the result of your disconnection from this truth. You do not believe that you are the universe. You still believe that you are who you think you are. You are still invested in your own narrative, in your own personal story of who you are. You believe you are your name, your background, your family, your race, gender, achievements, your physical appearance, your work, your goals, your programming, your education, and the collection of all of your life stories and experiences. You are still playing a movie in your head in which you are the main character. And in the past, the life and adventures of this main character used to give you joy and meaning, but now they no longer do. This is because this main character, this self-concept, your ego, is not based on your true essence. It is but an illusion that you have identified as who you are for most of your life. You feel lost and disconnected because this man-made concept of who you are is fading away. Wake up, wake up. Step out of your mind. Step out of your ego. Step out of your story. The universe is trying to get your attention, so you start to reconsider reality and rediscover the truth about your being. This is the beginning of your spiritual awakening and the start of your journey towards enlightenment. I promise you, this difficult phase will end as soon as you start heading towards the right path, the path of enlightenment. So what is enlightenment? Enlightenment is a profound moment of realization that you are the waking consciousness of the universe and that all things are interconnected as one energy. Enlightenment is when you emotionally understand the oneness of all things and that you are the universe and that the universe is you. There are two types of enlightenments: small enlightenments and big enlightenments. Small enlightenments are a series of epiphanies that may come in random moments as you learn more about universal truths. Usually, they are triggered by learning and experiencing wisdom, such as how your consciousness is connected to all points in space and time, and that our thoughts and emotions affect our physical reality. Small enlightenments are those magical aha moments that make you feel lighter, happier, and more powerful. I had an unforgettable small enlightenment when I was walking my dog one day. It was cloudy and rainy, but suddenly, a patch of clouds opened up and the sun was out. I saw how my dog and how other people were naturally drawn towards the rays of the sun. Then a thought came to me. Maybe our thoughts are like the rays of the sun. And that's how we attract what we think about. If that's true, then it means a part of me is the sun. Right there, I realized, since I am from Earth, and the Earth is from the sun, then of course, by extension, I am also the sun. And then it hit me. If I am the sun, then I am a star. I looked at my dog with wonder and excitement in a heartfelt moment of realization that I am a star. You, myself, all of us, including my dog, we are all stars, shining our light from within. Big enlightenments happen less frequently and is a profound moment that instantly changes who you are and how you see the world. A big enlightenment is a transformative state of consciousness where an individual gains deep experiential understanding of their true nature by becoming one with the universe. This awakening transcends ordinary perceptions and the ego, leading to an enduring sense of inner peace, wholeness, and wisdom. A big enlightenment is really beyond words. You feel a sense of oneness with all existence and go beyond the flow of time. You lose your sense of self and feel as if you are boundless. You feel a deep sense of peace, wholeness, empathy, and love for all. For a brief moment, you literally become one with the universe. Although your physical body is likely on your knees, crying in bliss and ecstasy, in gratitude of how lucky we are to be alive. If you have had this experience before, you just know it was the big one. You just know. You can't miss and mistake it for something else. My first big enlightenment was in 2018 during a meditation retreat in Korea. I was in a mind school, a retreat center where people can come and stay and meditate all day. During a break, a meditation teacher stopped me. He looked me in the eye and said, "Hey Arjo, in the next session, go all in, okay? Let go of everything. Give your full effort and just let go." And so when the next session came, I did just that. I went all in and let everything go. It felt as if an infinite ocean of energy hovered above my head, but it was held back by a concrete dam. Suddenly, this dam broke, and this vast ocean of energy surged within me with intense velocity. I lost my sense of self and felt boundless, as if I had merged with this infinite energy. This energy was of pure love and joy. Becoming part of it felt like I was love itself, abundant, overflowing, and limitless. It felt like infinite and inexhaustible energy, and therefore it felt unconditional. For a brief moment, I became unconditional love. It was the most beautiful and unforgettable experience of my life. For the first time in my life, I felt whole and complete. Enlightenments are emotional shocks that reprogram your mind and body to a vibration that is more aligned with the universe and reality. Your view of the world completely changes, as if you were reborn to a new dimension of life. Scientists have discovered that enlightenments, especially the big ones, are so intense that they are imprinted in the limbic system of the brain. Enlightenment is permanent change. When you enlighten, you land on a higher level of your vibrational baseline. This is the path towards your energetic wholeness. You can easily tap into the source and vibrate at a frequency like never before. You will be full and filled with divine energy. Enlightenment is the ultimate experience that you are longing for. It is the fullness of your life. And the beautiful part is that you are simply embracing who you already are. There's a battle for our thoughts, emotions, and consciousness. There are forces that move to keep us disconnected from the truth, from our power, and from each other. It is our individual duty to claim and use our power by expanding our awareness beyond our egos, elevating our vibration, and living in harmony with the flow of the universe. Anybody can enlighten, and the time to enlighten is now. The universe is right there. Your power, your true self awaits you, but you have to claim it. And I promise you, it will be all worth it. If you reach this point of the video, then you're probably wondering, well, how do I enlighten? Well, the short answer to that is to start your meditative practice, right? That's really the key, to have a meditation practice. So check out this video here where I go more in depth on the steps on how to enlighten. Thanks for watching.